Alrighty, salute, man. First of all, let me start out by congratulating Terrence Bud Crawford for retaining his WBO title, stopping Sean Porter in the 10th round, dropping him not once, but twice. Kenny Porter threw in the towel, and I'm going to get into that. Listen, man, it was a great fight. I'm happy with the fight, but I got some shit I got to say about what I observed after the fight. Kenny Porter, instead of saying I didn't want to see my son get hurt or take no further punishment, he said he wanted to stop the fight because the deficit was now too big. Of course it was. I had Terrence Crawford up by like one round before the two knockdowns. So yeah, the deficit at that point was definitely a big margin for Crawford to go ahead and take it home. Sean Porter looked like his legs were a little shaky, trying to get up a little bit, but it seemed like he was getting his legs back off that second knockdown. But there was no reason for Kenny Porter to stop the fight at that point, I believe. But okay, if he felt like he wasn't able to continue, fine. But to throw your son under the bus after the fight, man, was fucking disgusting. If I was Sean Porter, I'd fire your ass. He was just disappointed because Sean got reckless again and got caught. That's the only knock I have on Sean Porter. He always gets reckless and get caught. But Sean fought a beautiful fight tonight. He mixed with boxing and brawling. And it seemed like at a point in the fight, he was actually outboxing Terrence Crawford. Now, after the fight, they did the interview. Sean was very humble. Crawford gets up and does his interview. And then all of a sudden, he turns to Errol Spence. Errol Spence was in the building, yes. He turns to Errol Spence and says, who do you think the number one welterweight is now? He calls Errol Spence out in front of everybody. What does Errol Spence do? Shake his head, gets up, and leaves before the interview's over with. Wow. Now, I know you Errol Spence fans ain't gonna like that, but man, that was some weird shit. Hey, let me tell you, check this out. The same Errol Spence that let Danny Garcia get in the ring and challenge him and announce the fight. The same Errol Spence, happy-go-lucky ass, jumps in the ring and challenges Manny Pacquiao. You got a dude that got in your face before. You got a guy who called you out in front of the whole world on pay-per-view, and you get up, shake your head, and bounce? That don't sound like somebody who wants some smoke to me. You made yourself look bad. Every time somebody do something stupid, I'm holding their feet to the fire. Lil Junior, I look at you a little different now. This was your opportunity to get in the ring and accept the challenge. This is why I believe, unless the WBC mandates this fight, we will not see Errol Spence get in the ring with Terrence Crawford. Now, y'all can take that the way y'all want to take it. You can say, I think he's scared or whatever. He must be something and look like it. Because he definitely did not say anything. I don't want to see what he put on Twitter afterwards or on Instagram or some shit he say afterward. He could have said that shit and addressed that tonight. He could have walked towards the ring. They would have let the man right in and let the world know, like, hey, we can get it in next. We didn't get that tonight, did we? Now there's nothing for nobody to say. Nothing. That kind of pissed me off, bro. Kenny Porter and Errol Spence fucked the whole night up. To me. Y'all can, I get it. Y'all, hey, Errol Spence fanboys, y'all love Errol Spence. Okay, cool. But y'all can only defend this man's honor for so long. After this, there ain't no excuses. Period. There ain't nothing nobody can tell me that wasn't no fuck shit he did. That's just adding on to the other stupid, goofy shit he said with the 70-30 shit. Why is he at my fight? Why the fuck was you there at his fight? You damn sure wasn't there to call nobody out. Man, listen, I don't give a fuck. Nobody, listen, I look at shit for what it is, not for what it might be, what the fuck I want it to be. It is what it is. Dude walked off, him and his boy. And man, go over there with Yellow Beezy and them, nigga. I don't want to hear nothing else from you, kissy face ass dude. Look, man, if y'all believe that's gonna be on Errol Spence's mind when he gets back, he said he'll be ready. He'll be cleared the box. If you think that unless the WBC actually really mandates it, because they haven't mandated that fight yet, but I don't give a fuck what nobody told you. But if you think that that's the first thing he gonna do, if they don't mandate Terrence Crawford, man, listen, you crazy. He'll go fight Ugas first or whoever. He ain't fighting Terrence Crawford on his first fight back. I'm not saying he's scared, but Errol know he not ready to get in there with dude. He not. Y'all need to face the facts and listen to the music that's playing. And Kenny, you wrong for what you did to your son tonight. You are truly a big fucking dummy. Talking about because of a fucking deficit. So you're gonna quit? You're gonna quit for him, huh? Yeah, it was a deficit, but who's to say Sean Porter could not have rebounded in the 11th and 12th round and got him 2 knockdowns? Then boom, we back at it. You did not give him a chance. He was hurt and shook, clearly, yes, but he did regroup enough to continue to fight. And Sean's a strong dude, and I respect Sean. Salute to Sean Porter. Great fight tonight, man. I don't know. I feel Crawford probably would have finished him anyway. I do feel like he would have probably finished him, but we don't know for sure, 100%. We've seen some great comebacks in this sport. And what you did was take that away, and you threw him under the bus talking about he didn't prepare. I know he was probably disappointed that he didn't listen to him, that he got away from the fundamentals. Because when he was sticking to the fundamentals with the offense and defense, he was doing great. But when he got a little bit too punch happy and lunging in too much, of course Crawford's going to counter punch him. And he got dropped on his ass twice. Directly on his ass. Definitely in comparison performances between the two, Errol and Terrence. Terrence got the edge on that with Sean Porter.